Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters Crew franchise Shuffle Draft Major League Legends rebuild here on Super Mega Baseball 4. Here in year number 2. Last episode, we started off slow. We went 1-3 in the episode, only winning the first matchup we played against the Jacks, which was 5-3. The second game we played in the episode was an 8-7 loss to the Crocodons. So one of our free agents acquisitions pitchers got off to a good start. The other one was going well until he fell apart in the 5th inning when he got too tired. So yeah, we're trying to bounce back this episode, and we're going to be targeting this 2-game series here against the Moonstars to get a look at what one of our conference rivals is going to be bringing to the table this season. We'll play at least one of these matchups, probably the first one, and then maybe we'll jump into the second one as well just to see how that goes. But first matchup here on today's game, got some simulating to do. We're taking on the B-Wolves, 1-3, both pitchers. Well, Danny Deals got off to a wrong start in his first time out. He only went 3 innings his first game, giving up, I think, 5 runs in the first 3 innings. And then Nick DeGez, the second-year reliever or starter, he went really deep in the ballgame, only giving up 1 run. So we'll see which one comes out on top this time around. Make sure I set the lineup here for this one, and then we'll go ahead and sim up for this one. See how Danny does. Hey, we bounced back and actually win this one 4-2, and he actually pitched rather well. Good job, Danny. We're back on the winning side of things for once. Who put the I in team in today's game? Well, I don't know, and based on the season so far, Burks has started off slower than Gant, so let's do Burks. He got run support. Yep, exactly, one boy. Let us go indeed, as we all know. LFG, baby. LFG. Go ahead and send it to the next one here. We're not even going to worry about looking through these games here. All right, we're still in 4th place, but, we have an even run differential. So we're back, modestly. Next game against the Wildloads, we're going to sim this one too. Don Sutton already proved what he's worth in the first start we saw of him, so I have no complaints turning the keys to the game over to him for this one. Just got to check and make sure there's nothing I wanted to buy here. Yes, this one for Sutton is available, and then it was also, what's the other one? Holmes' one is more important than Sutton's. I should be able to afford this one for Holmes in like 1 or 2 games, so waiting on this probably isn't horrible. So let's go ahead and grab this for Sutton before his start. The 1 junk, 1 accuracy, going for the bonus junk. He's not going to get it. Damn. Hey, we'll take it. And the Vanderwink one, I know that one's really good. That rally stopper, that's going to be a good one too. I hope we have enough money for it when it comes around. It's between that one and Holmes' ones, honestly. They're both really good. Holmes could use the accuracy. Vanderwink could use the velocity. And rally stopper is, as we all know, fantastic trait. Fantastic. Higher chance to get this one for workhorse, so we're really going to need to make a decision. And Jason getting in contact. Yeah, the upgrades are there. It's just we got to pick which ones we want, which ones we can afford. Lineup is set. Here we go. Wide loads, 4-2 coming in this matchup with Burley on the hill. We'll see how they do against us. Pretty even so far, back and forth, and we do edge it out in the 9th. Carlton Starr walks it off with an RBI double, so that is a victory. 2-0 to start the episode. Love to see that. Team's fact machine is not working. Who are you putting on IT duty? Ooh, this is a tough one. They're both young, and they're both important parts of the team. We're going to have to do Holmes here. Mashed Taters is just too valuable to the offense right now. All right, we'll sim up to the next one here. We'll jump through these couple sims here. There we go. All right, still in 4th, but we're at 500. We got a positive run differential. I'll take it. All right, next matchup is against the Overdogs. We're simming this one as well. Holmes against Beavis Ortiz. Both pitchers started off on the wrong foot in their first start. We'll see who shows up in start 2. Overdogs only 1-5 on the year. Jesus. Yeah, put all that money into contact and starting pitching, and you guys don't even have a winning record here early? I don't know about all that, Chief. All right, so this one's here for 2 more games. We can afford this one next game. The only problem is if we grab this one for home, oh my God, reverse splits on Gagne. Oh shit. That's going to be a good one too. And we could get a screwball for Danny. Oh man, these upgrades are fucking phenomenal, dude. Holy shit, these are great. What is this? I don't know. It's like the game feels sorry for us because we're the freebooters, but man, they're really going to make us pick and choose this to him. Damn. Give him to him? Yes, give him to one, but give him some love too, game. Come on. All right, we'll set that. Let's jump into it. Game 3 for the episode. Can we keep the winning rays rolling? No, we don't. We lose in the 9th inning on an error where 2 unearned runs score in the 9th. That is Freebooters baseball for you, folks. Well, 2-1 now. Still have a winning record. Who's going to fix it? Oh, we'll do lift on this one. We'll even this one up a little bit. Don't want to shit all over Tiant just yet. When he plays, he gets dog shit. I apologize. I am sorry to hear that. I hope the game turns around and gives you some traits. Whoa, wow. The Hot Corners just beat the shit out of the Heaters. Holy crap. 17-2? My guy. For a team that just won the championship last year, they just got their asses handed to them. Holy crap. That just ruined their run differential. They're now at -14. All right, so first matchup against the Moonstars. This is the one we are going to play here. Vanderwink versus Deuce Stacker. Vanderwink looking to bounce back after a subpar first start. He fell apart in the 5th inning because he got tired. So hopefully he can bounce back. He's coming into this game tense. On the mound for the Moonstars will be second-year pitcher Deuce Stacker, the southpaw. No record, a 2.45 ERA and a 1.36 whip, and he has the max boost elite curveball trait. So expect to see a lot of that. All right, player development. We can afford this one for Holmes. It's only at 9%. And Holmes pitched really well last start. He didn't give up an earned run, so he did earn that upgrade. And Vanderwink's, we still got time on it, so we can wait to buy this one. Gagne, this is here for 4 games. So we do have time on all these. Thankfully, they're modestly spaced out besides these two. So we'll have to choose between Vanderwink's and Giambi's. We'll have to choose between these two. Oof. That's going to be a tough one to decide. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to grab this one for Holmes. This is a big one. We can't pass on this chance for Workhorse. 3 accuracy to 71. Down 1 junk to 83. Doesn't get the bonus 3 accuracy. That's fine. Does not get Workhorse either. Damn. It was worth a shot, though. 25% chance is the highest roll chance you're going to get on a trait. We had to take that shot. So I'm not mad at it. I'm just disappointed. Next up, we set our sights on this one for Vanderwink, which will actually be cheaper than this one for Giambi. So more than likely, we'll be able to afford this one before we can afford that one. All right, let's go ahead and set the lineup. This is what we'll use for Game 1 today. Hopefully we get to Game 2. We'll see. Willie Randolph will lead us off at second base, followed by George Bell. He'll be DHing today. Ron Say batting third at third base. Batting fourth on Fire Mash Taters. Good thing I didn't give him that mojo penalty. Batting fifth is locked-in shortstop Carlton Starr. Batting sixth is the 10th center fielder Willie Wilson. Batting seventh is 10th right fielder Ellis Burks. Batting eighth is 10th left fielder Ron Gand, who looks like he's come back down to earth a little bit. And batting ninth is the catcher today, their sheriff, Rick Dempsey. His tough lift is going to take a day off. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, looking at the lineup for the Moonstars. Team configuration, they put their money into power hitting and the bullpen. Starting pitcher, unfortunately, has suffered as a result. It's only average at best. Contact speed and defense are all above average, so those are some pretty good ratings. But as we know, the Moonstars faded near the end of the year, I believe. And they did make the playoffs, but they lost in the first round. So,
you can feel the energy rising here at Big Sky
Cation Aces.
Get your mitts ready and your cheering hat on.
All right, let's get it on. We'll take a look at the lineup for the Moonstars. They are going to be, we're actually up first today, so we'll take a look at it when they come up to bat. So Randolph's going to lead us off against Deuce Stacker. He's just hitting .286 on the year with 2 RBIs. Contact versus lefty added to give him a little bit of a boost. Deuce Stacker on the year in his first start. He gave up 1 earned run in 3 2/3 innings. That's not as impressive as I imagined it to be. 2.45 ERA and a 1.36 whip. 3 hits given up, 2 walks, a homer, hit batsman, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against is .231, which means they are going to have a quick hook with him. As looking at their bullpen, I can see why. They have Crack-A-Barrel is average. Sergio Slider is pretty good. Tommy John, of course, is really good as long as he's healthy. Taylor McWales, as we know, is an elite reliever. Durr Neverwalker, the big signing they picked up from the Heaters in the offseason. That's a big man in the bullpen. And then, of course, Klaus the Game, he's a pretty good closer. So, Jesus. See where the money went. Contact for his lefty active here. First pitch coming in is a curveball in the dirt from Stacker. I expect to see a lot of that pitch moving forward. It's his best one. Heater in there, 1-1 on the inside corner. Curveball away is hit by Randolph to center, but it's going to go right at Jackie Slam. One down.
The designated hitter, number 12, George Bell.
This Cracker Barrel. I thought you came in here, so start talking about food. Nah, I know it's Crack a Barrel. Crack a Barrel. Gotta get the pronunciation on that E. George Bell up next, the new addition, hitting .333 with a homer. 2 RBIs. The 2-seamers outside. Ball 1. Curveball chopped up the first base, third base line, foul ball. Santo. Hey, Santo was on the playoff roster last year. Nice to see him again. 1-1 the count here to Bell. Fastball inside is chased and fouled off. 1-2. Curveball middle in, ripped past the diving Santo in the left field. That is a base hit. Bell on with the lead, 1-out single here in the first. We have our first base runner. Let's light him up, indeed. Let's try to. Third baseman Ron Say up next, hitting .294, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year for Ron. Stacker sets, fires, 2-seamer inside, ball 1. Out in front of the curveball, got me badly there, 1-1. Curveball hangs, line to center field, into the sliding glove of Jackie Slam. Nice play in center, 2 down. And then that is going to bring up the first baseman, the on-fire Mash Taters, hitting .433, 5 home runs already, and 9 RBIs. Taters is off to a torrid start here to begin the season. 5 homers in only 7 games. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1, or outside. That curveball's way outside from Stacker, 1-1. Curveball away, pulled to right field. That is a base hit as Taters will keep the hitting going. Runner will hold at second as there's good arm in right field today in Jim Rice. This bitch is here. Yes, indeed. Shortstop Carlton Starr leading off. Up next, he's locked in, hitting .379 with a homer, 3 RBIs. He had a walk-off double earlier in the simulation. First pitch Slayer active for Carlton. Forkball up. He'll bloop it into shallow center. That's a tough play for Jackie. She's not going to get there. Runner coming around third's going to try and score. It is laid on the throw. It's going to be a double for Starr. 1-0 Freebooters. Good read there at second base as we sent him all the way around. George Bell scores. Freebooters up 1-0 for Willie Wilson with a 2 in scoring position for the center fielder. Tense with first pitch Slayer active, only hitting $150 here to start the year. A very slow start for Willie once again. So he did the same thing last year. Curveball up and in, out in front of it, 0-1. There goes that trait, so now Wilson's just the shit hitter. Curveball down, grounded, slow roll to short. This could be a tough play. Burleson fires in time to get Wilson, and that'll end the inning. 1 run in, we strand 2 in scoring position, though. Bottom 1, Rice, Santo, and Statsman do up against Vanderwink. They do have cannons all over the field, indeed, it looks like. Jim Rice leading off, the former Red Sox. Right fielder is locked in, hitting .263 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Go ahead and take a look at this lineup after we look at Slip Vanderwink's pitching numbers. First start, he gave up 6 runs in 4 1/3 innings. He fell apart completely in that 5th inning against the Crocodons. That ended up being the deciding factor in our loss. He's 0-1, 6 runs given up, 4 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .409. At least he kept the ball in the ballpark. Not the catcher, that is true. The catcher is the one exception so far, it appears. Lineup for the Moonstars after Jim Rice at his third baseman, Ron Santo, who was on our playoff roster last year. Track Statsman, the second-year left fielder, batting third. Batting fourth, locked-in center fielder Jackie Slam, former Nemesis standout. Batting fifth, former Major Leaguer first baseman Tony Perez. Batting sixth, DHing today, former Sirloin outfielder Filet Jones. Batting seventh, tenth at second base is John Renero, former Sawtooth shortstop. Batting eighth, former Major Leaguer Rick Burleson. He's the shortstop today. Batting ninth is catcher Kimmy Smoke, who was on our roster to begin year 1 after the draft before we released her from the roster. Looking at the bench, they have Boo Lewis, who is injured. Ooh, tough loss. That's their good defensive catcher. Cat Stanza, who is 10th, the first baseman. Second baseman Sammy Shikatani. Then that's it. They only have a 3-man bench. Then they go into pitching. Kaiser, Neomo. We'll see Kaiser next game if he stays on the roster. Neomo, Bergenberg. Tommy John is their first man out of the bullpen. They also have Sergio Slider, Cutter Crack-A-Barrel, Durr Neverwalker, Taylor McWales, and Klaus DeGame. They did get the power ballers. Indeed, this is a lot of power in this lineup, so we have to be careful. And Vanderwink does not throw hard, and he's already tense to start this outing. So this could get ugly, especially when you leave the first pitch right down the middle. But thankfully, Rice fouled it off, 0-1. Change it down. That is chopped up the third base line. Say on the backhand. He'll fire in time. 1 down. Like, damn, this team. Holy crap. Yeah, that bounce almost took off Gant's head. I'm glad he ducked out of the way of that one. Holy crap. Third baseman Ron Santo up next, hitting .222, 1 homer, 5 RBIs on the year. Santo, of course, on the playoff roster for us. He did pretty well for himself, but unfortunately he was too much money. We couldn't hang on to him. Forkball down in the way, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. That's skied by Santo to right center. Burke's over, calling for it, medium deep. Now creeping in, he'll put it away. 2 down. Base is empty for Track Statsman, the left fielder, hitting .360 with 2 RBIs on the year. Forkball inside on the first pitch, misses, ball 1. Forcing down in the way, that's a strike, checked it out, 1-1. Slider down and in, that's ripped up the middle base hit. First hit of the day for the Moonstars as they're going to have the 1-man on with 2 down, as that's in the dirt, good pick by Taters. Next up, Jackie Slam. She's locked in. The center fielder hitting .345. 3 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. Easy Jumps is active for Vanderwink, but thankfully it's down to only the 1 debuff, so not as much of a speed boost given to the runner. Curveball in the dirt, bounces, ball 1, but that might be the deciding factor here against Dempsey's a really good arm already. Keep that in mind. Slider away on the next pitch. That's ripped foul by Slam. Late on it, 1-1. Four-seamer away. That is hit up the middle base hit. 2 on, 1, 2 down now as the Moonstars starting to rally here with 2 down. That is going to bring up the 5-hitter today. First baseman Tony Perez hitting .208 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs for the former major leaguer. He has first pitch Slayer active as well. Thank God they're not using him as a pinch hitter. He'd be a little bit more dangerous. Not that he isn't dangerous already, but it would add to it. Forkball down in the dirt away. Good waste pitch there by Vanderwink. 1-0. Four-seamer up. That's high. 2-0. Curveball down and in is low. 3-0. Sounds like my dog is running up and down the stairs. Might have to go yell at his ass in a minute. Slider inside, misses, ball 4. And we've walked the bases loaded. Here's Flay Jones. DH is hitless on the air. That could change with 1 swing of the bat, as we all know. Change it down in the way in the first pitch. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. There we go. Find the zone. Slider down and in. Line to short. Star picks it out of the air, and we do strand the bases loaded as Vanderwink gets out of the jam to the second. Still 1-0. Bottom of the lineup up for the Freebooters here. Burks, Gant, and Dempsey against Stacker. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got lucky there. Burks leading off. Right fielder is Tense, hitting .154. 3 RBIs, though, on the year for Ellis. He's driving in some runs. He's just not getting on base. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go yell at my dog. Alright, it was as I suspected. He was running up and down the stairs like a nut. Alright. Okay. All right, first pitch to Burks here from Stacker. That's in the dirt on the change, or two-seamer. Ball one. I forgot he doesn't throw a changeup. Curveball hangs, dumped over right center. It is a base hit. Just out of the leaping reach of Renero. That is a leadoff single here for Burks. He does have the zoomies, indeed. Left fielder Ron Ginn up next. He's 10th, hitting .375, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year. Gann's come back down to earth. He was hitting up near 600, so not surprising. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball away, chased outside, 0-2 to Gant. He's behind now. Curveball inside, popped up, foul behind the plate. That is off the backstop, though. We'll stay alive at 0-2. Curveball down on the way, slow roller to second. Renero's going to have no play at second. He'll go to first on the fielder's choice. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, number 42.
Who is in left? I believe it is Statsman is in left. Here's Dempsey, the catcher, batting 1,000 on the year. He's hitting 2 for 2. He hasn't played since we subbed him in against the Crocs. Let me see. Does Statsman have an arm in left field? Let's see. Statsman has a pretty decent arm. I say that's in the 70s, I believe. Jackie Slam actually has the weakest arm, even with her locked-in mojo. It is still weaker than Statsman's. And then, yeah, obviously Jim Rice has cannon. So, yay. Fun. No running. Curveball up. That's a strike. Bullshit. 0-1. That's inside on the curve. Good check by Dempsey. 1-1. Curveball up. Chopped up the middle. That's going to Renero. He'll go to first with it on the fielder's choice. 2 down. Going to third on it is Burks. Here's Willie Randolph. 0 for 1 today. Flew out the right center his first time up. Curveball hangs, hit well to center field, but that is going to be an easy play out there at the warning track for slam, and that'll end the inning. It is unfair indeed, but they knew the player archetype they were going for. 7, 8, and 9 due up here for the Moonstars. John Renero leads us off. Second baseman is 10th, hitting .214 with 3 homers and 5 RBIs. Heater up and in, strike called. 0-1 as Vanderwink gets ahead. He's back to neutral after stranding the bases loaded in the first inning. Curveball in there, away on the floater, 0-2. Change it down and away. Shot back to Vanderwink. He'll make the play. 1 down. Next up, Rick Burleson, the major leaguer, former... I forget who he played for, and honestly, I don't feel like looking it up, so enlighten me in the comments section. Burleson getting his first appearance here of the Moonstars season. First at bat as well. Heater up to the shortstop high. Ball 1. Forkball down in the way. Strike called. 1-1. Slider down and in. That is low. 2-1. 2-1. Four-seamer middle away. That's ripped to right center, and that's going to be a base hit for Burleson. Possibly extra bases as well, as Wilson has no arms, so this will be an easy 1-out double for Burleson. So that's his first hit of the season. Now to bring up the 9-hitter, catcher Kimmy Smoke, the former Freebooter. We drafted her and let her go early in year 1, batting 200 on the year with 2 RBIs on the season. We released her for Gene Tennants. We released Aoshima first before we got Smoke. Heater inside misses, ball 1. Volatile active here for Smoke as well. Forkball away, fouled off into the screen, 1-1. No threat to run there at second base in Burleson. He doesn't run particularly well. Ball away, whiffed on it outside, 1-2. Slider down and away. Low and outside, 2-2. Good take there from Smoke. Forcing her up and in. Check swing inside, good take, 3-2. Change it middle in. Strike 3 called. Frame job from Dempsey. First punch out for Vanderwink, 2 down, and here's the leadoff hitter, Jim Rice. 0 for 1 today. Still locked in though. Grounded out to third his first time up. Forkball away, outside, ball 1. Curveball down and in. That's going to be ripped hard to third. Say dives off his glove into left field. Good effort from Say. He just couldn't secure it. Infield single there for Rice. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Ron Santo. Flew out to right field his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike called at the knees. 0-1. Change it down. Grounded up the middle. That's a seeing eye shot into center. That is a base hit. Just put it right past, back up the middle, past Vanderwink. RBI knock for Santo. We're tied at 1. And here's Statsman. 1 for 1 with a single. And RBI hero active for the young left fielder. Vanderwink also once again tense. We'll see how this plays out. First pitch curveball down and away. That's a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Ball down and in. That's hard grounded to second. Randolph dives under his glove into right center. Rominger coming around third. Throw from Randolph is late as Rice scores. It is 2-1. Jackie Slam up next. 1-for-1 with a single. She is still locked in as well. RBI hero again active for her. Forcing her down in the way. Hitting the hole to short. That's going to be a base hit under the glove of Star. And that's going to get another run in. Statsman will get the third. Runners at the corners. 3-1 Moonstars. Back-to-back 4 3-out hit, 2-out hits, and here's Tony Perez, who walked.
Tony Perez.
Forkball down on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Forkball down in the way, grounded up the middle, base hit for Perez, and that's going to drive in the 4th run of the inning. It is 4-1 Moonstars. They keep it rolling here in the 2nd. Blake Jones up next. He lined out with the bases loaded this first time up. He's 0-for-1. Vanderwink is rattled. Jones is the 9th man to bat in the inning. Forcing him down and in. Inside on the check. Ball 1. Slider up and away is high. 2-0. Ball down and away. That's ripped foul. Early on the swing. 2-1. Ball down. Chased in the dirt. Chop foul. 2-2. Change up inside, almost dings him off the catcher's glove. Runners dig in. They thought about it, but Dempsey's arm scared them. They stay. Full count. Runners will be off with the pitch, though. Pushing him down in the way is low in the dirt off the glove of Dempsey, and that'll load the bases. 2nd walk today, and they batted around. Fighting Crane active for John Renero. He's 0-for-1 and 10th. First pitch curveball in the dirt. Misses low. Ball 1. Forcing her up and away. Line to second right at Randolph. That'll end the inning. The 10 men come to the plate. Moonstars score 4 times on 6 hits. To the 3rd, it is 4-1. Bell, Say, and Taters do up. It seems that's the going rate for Vanderwink. 1 bad inning a start. This one wasn't as bad as the Crocodons one, though. George Bell up, 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored today. Fastball down and in. Line to first right at Tony Perez. 1 down. Ron Say up next. He's 0-for-1 with a fly out. Curveball away is outside. Ball 1, or was it fielder's choice? I think it was fielder's choice. Curveball taken high. 2-0. Curveball at the knees. Ripped to left field. Guess what? Right at Statsman. 2 down. Base is empty for Taters. 1-for-1 with a single today. He's on fire still. Forkball inside. Jammed back to Stacker. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Stacker in the 3rd. Bottom 3. It's still 4-1. Burleson, Smoke, and Rice do up. Burleson 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored back last inning. Vanderwink still rattled. Peter away, strike called. 0-1. Change up. Crushed to right center field. Hit pretty well. Burke's chasing it. He will run it down on the warning track for the first out of the inning. Next up, Kimmy Smoke, 0-for-1 today. Struck out looking her first time up. Ball in there at the knees. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing the middle away. That's chopped slow roller to short. Star bare hands and fires. 2 down. Base is empty for Jim Rice. 1-for-2 with a single today. Change up at the knees. Check swing low. Ball 1. Forcing her middle in. Strike called. 1-1. Ball up. Strike called. 1-2. That dropped in there in front of Rice. Rice also scored a run last inning as well. Change up away, off the glove, outside, 2-2. Pushing the middle in, dumped down the right field line into the corner. That'll be down for another hit. And Burks misplaced the carom. That'll be a double for Rice as he'll put himself in scoring position with 2 down. 2 down for Santo. RBI knock last time up for Ron. He also scored a run as well. Pushing him down and in, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Forkball down in the dirt, blocked, 1-1. Vanderwink approaching the 60 pitch mark already on the day. Slider up and in, strike called, 1-2. Change up down below the knees, chased and grounded to second up the middle. Randolph behind the mound, backhands, fires, that ends the inning. Thankfully, Vanderwink gets out of it. To the 4th, it's 4-1. Star, Wilson, and Burks do up. Star leading off. RBI double his first time up. He's 1-for-1 today. First pitch Slayer still active for Carlton. Curveball at the knees, line through the middle as it phases into Deuce Stacker's body and doesn't affect him. Leadoff single for Carlton. Next up, Willie Wilson. He grounded out with 2 in scoring position last time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch Slayer active again. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Pick off to first, back safely. There he goes. Curveball hangs, the letter, strike called, throw down by Smoke, no chance. Stolen base for Carlton Stars. He's in scoring position. Stars' second steal of the year, he's 2 for 2. 1-1 the count to Wilson. Fastball down and in, hit up the middle. Shortstop Burleson there, fires the first. 1 down is going to third is Star. Here's Burks, 1 for 1 with a knock. Still tense though, trying to get out of the slump he's in. Curveball taken way high out of the zone, ball 1. Curveball taken way high again out of the zone, 2-0. Curveball up and in, chopper to third. Santo fires home, he's going to get the runner as Star decided to be aggressive and it didn't pan out. 2 down, runner at first for Gant. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out his first time up. Curveball hangs, line to short, but it's right at Burleson, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it's still 4-1. Statsman slamming Perez, 2 up. Here's Statsman, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI today. Vanderwink going to start the 4th inning here. 4-seamer fouled back, 0-1. Statsman also scored a run as well. Curveball down and away in the dirt, 1-1. Change up and away. That's ripped foul, 1-2. Slider down and in. Way inside, 2-2, nowhere near the zone. Forkball away. Outside, 3-2. 4-seamer up and in. Fouled off, into the almost into the dugout. Thankfully there's a screen there. Full count. Curveball away. Hit off the end of the bat to left center. Wilson racing over into the gap. Gets there for the first out. Next up, Jackie Slam, 2 for 2 today with the RBI single last time up. She's locked in still. 8th RBI of the year already for Jackie. Forkball up and in, check swing, strike called, 0-1. 4-seamer away. Fouled off into the screen, 0-2. Curveball down, chopped in to hold a second. Randolph over, cuts it off. 2 down. Now bring up Tony Perez, 1 for 1 with an RBI single and a walk today. First pitch 4-seamer down in the way, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Change up and in. Perez rips it hard and foul, 0-2. Forkball inside, misses, 1-2. Curveball down and in the dirt, 2-2. Slider away, crushed by Perez to center field. He got all of that one, folks, and that's a moonshot off the batter's eye for the Moonstars. 5-1 the score now as Perez delivers a dinger. His 3rd of the year, and they're up by 4 now. Here's Filet Jones, 0 for 1 with a walk today. Walked last time at the plate. He's also lined out. Forkball down the middle, hangs, 0-1. No swing from Jones. Forcing up and in. That's skied to right center field. He got under it, though. Wilson back forward at the warning track in right center. Puts it away at the wall, and that ends the inning. But a solo homer for Tony Perez makes it a 5-1 game for the Moonstars. Dempsey, Randolph, and Bell do up. Not good at all. Dempsey up 0 for 1 today with a line out his first time at the plate. High pitch still active. Curveball hangs at the top, line to short, right at Burleson. 1 down. Willie Randolph up next, 0 for 2 with a fly out to center his first time up. Or last time up. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. That forkball's outside from Stacker, 1-1. Curveball away, dumped off the end of the bat to center on the line, but right at Jackie Slam. 2 down. Good contact, but right at a fucker. George Bell up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Lined out last time up. Curveball hangs in there at the top of the zone, 0-1. Curveball hangs in there at the top of the zone on the corner this time, 0-2. Forkball down the middle is lined to center as Bell was ready for that one. He'll be on with a 2-out knock. Second hit today for George. He's 2 for 3.
Third baseman, number 1, Ron Say.
Time out. I gotta text my brother here real quick. All right, we're back at it. Say up next, 0 for 2 day for Ron, trying to figure out what's going wrong today. Lined out the left field last time up is that Heater's in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball up and away, line to first. Leaping is Tony Perez to take away a base hit. Of course, because we're not allowed to have nice things. Bottom 5, we're halfway home. It's 5-1. Renero, Burleson, and Smoke do up. Vanderwinkle start the inning. Here's Renero, 0 for 2 today, intense. First pitch, forkball, middle in. That is fastball, middle in is grounded softly to Randolph. He'll make the play. 1 down. Rick Burleson up next, 1 for 2 with a double. Flew out to the right center warning track last time up. Forkball hangs on the first pitch. That's fouled off. 0-1. Force him down. Chopped in the hole to second. Randolph races in, bare hands and fires. 2 down. Next up is the 9-hitter, Kimmy Smoke. She's 0 for 2 and tense now. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Force him down and in. Check swing. That time it's low. 1-1. Change up and away. Chased and fouled back into the screen. 1-2. Ball down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Second punch up for Vanderwink. He has a 1-2-3 fifth inning to end his day. He's not coming back out for the 6th, especially with the top of the lineup coming up. Top 6 we go. 4, 5, and 6. Middle of the lineup do up. Taters, Starr, and Wilson. Here's Mash Taters. Lined out softly last time up. He's also singled today. 1 for 2. Curve out the knees. Turned on by Taters. Hit well to right center field. That's going to get over Rice's head, and that's going to hit off the wall. Extra bases for Taters. Misplayed by Rice off the fence, but we will hold at second as Taters does not run well. So it's a leadoff double for Mash. Good job for him. Carlton Starr up next. He singled last time up. He's also hit an RBI double today. 2 for 2. First pitch Slayer active. Forkball middle in. Turned on by Starr to the gap. Right center field. That is going to get down as well. His slam doesn't get there. That's going to be a base hit and an RBI for Starr. His second of the game. It's 5-2. Willie Wilson up next. He's 0 for 2 and tense today. Starr's also stolen a base today as well. There he goes again. Late decision to run as that's popped up the left field. Easy play for Statsman. 1 down. Had to swing to protect him there because I forgot to hit the steal button on time. 1 down. Here's Alex Burks. 1 for 2 with a single. Pick off to first. Back safely. Pick off again. Safe again. Now I'm going to wait a pitch before I go. Curveball hangs high. Ball 1. Runner goes. Heater inside. Misses. Ball 2. Throw down by Smoke. No chance. Second steal of the day for Carlton Starr. He is 3 for 3 now on the season. 2-0 the count to Burks. Fastball middle of the plate. Turned on by Ellis. But he's out in front. If he had been a little bit of a harder thrower, that ball is gone. But we are out on the front foot, and we'll come back. It's 2-1 now, the count. Curveball taken in the dirt as it bounces off the plate. 3-1. Curveball the knees. Pulled to left field by Burks. That is going to get into the sliding glove of track Statsman, who, despite his poor fielding, can still make great plays, apparently. 2 down, and here's Ron Gant. 0 for 2 today, intense. Lined out last time up. Curveball outside misses badly. Ball 1. Curveball down in the way in the dirt. 2-0. Curveball middle away. Popped it up off the end of the bat as I cannot time his stupid fucking breaking ball. Slam puts it away, and Gant is 0 for 3. 1 run in on a single by Starr as Stacker has a quality start. He's through 6. Bottom 6, Rice, Santo, and Statsman do up. Vanderwink done after 5 innings today. He gives up 2 walks, 10 hits, 2 strikeouts, only 1 home run, which was a solo shot, but he gave up 5 runs. No run support once again for Slips, so not going to go well. Rice 2 for 3 today with the double and a single is locked in still as we're going to go to the bullpen. And we don't have anybody available. Jesus Christ, they're all fucked. Well, we'll go with the most rested one. Bradley Bowler, the long reliever, coming out of the pen here today. Bradley 1-0 on the year with a 1.42 ERA and a 0.47 whip. 1 earned run in 2 appearances on the season. 6 1/3 innings. 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. Batting average against 136 for Bradley.
Now pitching, Bradley Bowler.
Four-seamer away on the first pitch to Rice. Whiff through it badly, 0-1. I would have gone with Tion here out of the bullpen, but he lost his workhorse trace last episode, so he no longer has that edge over Bowler with stamina draining. Slider turned on the next pitch, and that is gone. Home run. Another moonshot for the Moonstars as they get that run immediately back on an inside slider. Jim Rice is now a triple shy of the cycle. His second homer of the year. It is 6-2. Go figure. Any little momentum we build, they take it away from us. Santo up next, 1 for 3 with an RBI single here today. Bowler thankfully does not go tense after fucking up. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Bowler's first homer he's surrendered this year. Change it down and away, strike called, 0-2. Right back at it, Brad. There you go. Slider up and away. Chased it high, strike 3. First punch out for Bowler. 1 down. Next up, Statsman. 2 for 3 today. 2 singles and 1 ribby driven in. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Apparently that's outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. That's fouled late. 1-1. Slider down and in the dirt. 2-1. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it high out of the zone. 2-2 to Statsman. Four-seamer down and away. Chased outside and fouled off. 2-2 still to count. Change it down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Bowler. 2 down. Here's Slam, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI today. Four-seamer away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Out in front of it, 0-2 as Slam fouls it off. At least she doesn't have tough out anymore. Slider way outside and low, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. High, 2-2. Good eye from Jackie. Four-seamer up and away. Checked high, 3-2. Slider down and in. Check swing low, ball 4. First walk for Bowler. Third walk today for the staff. Here's Perez. 2-run homer, a single, and a walk today. Or sorry, RBI single, solo homer, and a walk today. Change it down and in the dirt. Almost hit him in the toe. Good pick by Dempsey. Ball 1. Four-seamer at the knees. Skied by Perez well to right field. That's hit pretty well. Burke's retreating. Leaps at the wall. Oh, just out of his reach. Perez with his second homer of the game, and that might break it open here. It is now 8-2 as they're up by 6. Fourth of the year for Perez. Flay Jones up next, 0 for 2 with a walk as Bowler's now tense. Second homer he's given up the inning. Slider in the dirt, bounces, ball 1. Four-seamer down in the way, fouled off, 1-1. Change up and in. Checked his swing, well, he doesn't even swing, it's fooled him, 1-2. Slider away. Grounded up the middle, that's a base hit as that finds its way into center. Jones' first hit today, that'll keep the inning alive with 2 down. Next up, Bernero, 0 for 3 today, intense. Two-seamer inside, ball 1, no call. Four-seamer at the knees, check strike, 1-1. Slider down in the way, check swing strike, 1-2. Change it middle in. Turned on by Renero, hit well to the high wall. That is off the fence, and that'll be a single for Renero. Going to third is going to be Jones. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Still inning is alive for Burleson, 1 for 3 with a double. Change up and in on the first pitch. That's in the middle of the zone. Thank God he didn't swing. 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way is taken low. 1-1. Two-seamer at the knees. Burleson lines it over second. Brandoff leaps out of his reach, and that's going to be another base hit. Runner digging for third. Throw is cut. Star fires behind the runner at first, but it's late. RBI knock for Burleson. It is now 9-2. Yes, you should. It's 7 runs at this point. You might as well. Smoke up next, 0 for 3, because once the Moonstars go to their bullpen, it's over. Stacker's the weak link, and we can't even score more than 2 runs off of him. Slider hangs in the first pitch to Smoke. She didn't swing. 0-1, because she knows she'll hit the next one. Slider inside, change up inside, rip foul, 0-2. Tune up the band, everybody. Everybody knows what time it is. Well, this has gone to shit. Welcome to the shit show, everybody, here in Game 1. 0-2 pitch to Smoke. Slider is ripped to second. Leaping is Randolph off his glove. The short-handed Randolph drops another one. And that's going to be an RBI knock for Smoke. It is 10-2. No relief coming out of this bullpen today. And they batted around Jim Rice homer to lead off the inning. He's now a triple shy of the cycle as he's going to do the little horse animation. Second pitcher to be rattled out of our staff today. That's off the glove. It's only our second pitcher of the game. Throw down to second is late as Smoke advances on the wild pitch. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Checked outside. 2-0. Two-seamer up and away is high. 3-0. Four-seamer down and in. Low ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Bowler. He is yet to get the third out. Here's Santo. 1/4 an RBI single. Changeup's going to be checked high. 1-0. Two-seamer at the knees. Strike call. There it is. 1-1. Four-seamer middle in. Grounded softly to short. Star there for it. Fires the first. Finally, the inning is over. But the Moonstars score 5 as they double up their run total. It's 10-2 to the 7th. Dempsey, Randolph, and Bell do up. We'll see if they leave Stacker in for the 7th. They go to their bullpen. I'm just going to sim the rest of this game because there's no chance we're going to win. Dempsey 0 for 2 today. Stacker staying out there, so until he's out of the game, we'll keep playing. Fastball up on the first pitch. Dempsey cracks it to center field. Hit pretty well, but Jackie Slam's just trotting back there to the wall because she knows it's going to stay in. It is off the fence, though. It will be Dempsey's first hit today. It's a double. Sheriff on to lead off the 7th. Here's Randolph 0 for 3. Randolph is lined out and flown out twice. Curveball taken high. Ball 1. Good eye there. Curveball away, dumped off the end of the bat, over the leaping Renero's glove. That is going to be a down for a hit. Dempsey will hold at third as he froze. Runners at the corners, none down now. Here's George Bell, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Let's try and take this away, quality start away from Stacker. Let's see if we can do that at least. Curveball outside misses, ball 1. Curveball outside misses again, 2-0. Good hitters count for Bell. Missed the fastball, 2-1. Fastball away, hit on the ground to second. This will be a double play. Renero to second 1, Burleson to first, double play. Run scores, though. It is 10-3. Quality start still in effect. 2 down for Say. Base is empty. He's 0 for 3 today. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, line to left center. That is a base hit. So at least Say will keep the inning alive here with 2 down. Now to bring up Mashed Taters, our hottest hitter. 2 for 3 with a double last time up and a single earlier in the game as well. Forkball at the knees, line down the left field line into the corner. That is a fair ball. Is going around for third is going to be Say. Throw in from Statsman is late as it's dropped by Santo. Taters in with his second double of the game. He's 3 for 4. Here's Carlton Starr. 3 for 3 today with a RBI, 2 RBI singles and a double. And that'll do it for Deuce Stacker as they actually go to their lowest rated reliever in the bullpen, Cutter Crack-A-Barrel. This long reliever hitting, let's have a look at his numbers real quick. Second-year reliever is originally on the Wild Pigs roster before our draft. He's 0-1, 3.38 ERA and an 0.94 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in 2 appearances out of the pen with 1 save, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 homer, batting average against the 200. All right, here we go. Bases 2 on scoring position here, 2 down, trying to take away the quality start. Both runners on base are the responsibility of Stacker. Stacker leaves after 6 2/3. He gives up so far 3 earned runs, 12 hits. No walks today, no strikeouts either, but he is in danger of losing his quality start if either of those 2 runners score. So let's see if we can ruin his day. Come on, Carlton. Cutter at the knees, right at Santo. We're not going to ruin his day, and we're going to sim the last 2 innings because I don't care. Statsman 2 for 4, 2 singles RBI today. I'm going to first go to the bullpen so that way they don't screw themselves over. We'll bring in Amazo Hayes because he's the best rested next reliever. And then we are going to sim the last 2.5 innings because this game's pretty much over. Then we'll just jump into the second game today, and we'll see if we can get Danny Deals back on track. Because we are actually supposed to play one more against the Moonstars here. We'll see how this goes. Knowing our luck, we'll probably get crapped on even harder, but they do end up tacking on 1 more run to add insult to injury, and they win 11-3. So we're firmly in last place in the division. 2 players are fighting over a turtle you found in the dugout. Who do I give it to? Oh, George Bell, easily. He's going to play. Ralph Blue, he's just a bench guy. All right, no roster moves to report. Haven't really been doing a good job of that here this episode. Looks like the only one so far this episode has been Jared Weaver being cut from the hot corners for Erlang Elwood, the former Overdogs number 2. Or number 3 now with the added pitchers in the rosters. Sum up these games here. None of them really matter. We're still in last place, 3-5. We're the only team in our division now with a losing record, whereas last year we were the only team in our division with a winning record. Oh, boy. All right, so Danny Deals is supposed to take on Noah Kaiser, battle the aces here. Good marquee pitching matchup here. Danny Deals did manage to cut his ERA in half on his own as he won his second start. 1-1 with a 7.88 ERA and a 1.38 whip, and Kaiser is 2-0 on the year, an 0.90 ERA and a 1.50 whip. He's pitching really well. That's what I like about Kaiser. He's consistent. Although I hate they gave him the injury-prone trait. That's bullcrap. He should not have that. He's young now, damn it. Ooh. Oh, well, that's going to take away backup position for Ellis. I don't want to do that. And he doesn't really need the speed or the power. That's kind of his bread and butter already, so I think we'll avoid this one like the plague. Right now, we're focusing on this one for Vanderwink, which we will be able to get in 2 games. We'll see if it sticks around that long. If not, it'll be between this one for Dempsey, this one for Deals, or this one for Gagne. And I think Gagne's would win out because the reverse splits would be killer on a closer, and he desperately needs as much accuracy as you can pour into his feeble-minded body. All right, next game here against the Moonstars. Let's jump into this one. Randolph will lead us off at second. Carlton Stars locked in at short. He'll bat second. Tater's still on fire. Will bat third. He's going to be not in center field. We're going to move him around. Giambi at first base batting fourth. Trisha Lee is going to DH today. She'll bat fifth. Ellis Burks is batting sixth. He's in right field. Batting seventh is George Bell. Batting eighth is third baseman Ron Say. And batting ninth is catcher Tough Lift. I'm going to move Burks into center because he has the speed to do so, whereas Taters should never, ever grace center field. He can't run. But in right field, he's got a great arm, and that's going to be perfect for us. I know Burks has no fielding, but it's the best I got since Willie Wilson's on the bench, and so is Ron Gant, both of our speedy outfielders. Tough Lift back in the lineup today, it looks like. We'll try to sub him off as early as possible to make sure he doesn't go back down to 3 bars of mojo or fitness. And Ralph Blue's still on the bench doing nothing out there, so perfect. Excellent, let's go. All right, lineup for the Moonstars. We'll take a look at that while we're loading in here. Jim Rice locked in right, he'll lead off, followed by locked in Tony Perez at first base. Cat Stanza off the bench is DHing in the 3 slot. Jackie Slam locked in center in the cleanup slot once again. Batting fifth, left fielder Track Statsman. Batting sixth, dropping down the lineup, third baseman Ron Santo. Batting seventh, getting the start at second base, Sammy Shigatani. Batting eighth is tense catcher Kimmy Smoke, having to play due to the injury to Boo Lewis.
At Big Sky Ballpark. Hold on to your hats. Use the handy hat handle.
And batting ninth is locked in shortstop Rick Burleson. Randolph leads us off today, hitting .273, 2 RBIs. Noah Kaiser, we already know what his base stats are, 2-0, 0.90 ERA, and a 150 whip. He's given up 1 singular run in his 10 innings this season, 13 hits, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, 1 hit batsman. Batting average against .302. So there we go. Curveball in there, strike called, 0-1. Slide up and away, whiff through it, 0-2. Randolph behind. 2-seamer away, popped up, shallow center. Racing in his slam, she'll be called off for it by Shigatani. 1 down. Next up, Carlton Starr. He's locked in. First pitch Slayer active. He drove in 2 runs in the first game. He's up to 5 RBIs now on the day, hitting .424. 1 homer on the year. Chased it up and away out of the zone. Grounder to third. Santo takes the easy one. 2 down. Base is empty for Taters. On fire, hitting .471 with 5 homers and 9 RBIs. 3 hits in game 1, but no RBIs driven in. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Fastball up and in with late, 0-2. Forkball away is poked off the end of the bat to shallow center. That is into the diving glove of Sammy Shigatani, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Rice, Perez, and Stanza do up. What a play. It's just been the story of this episode so far. Jim Rice leading off. Right fielder's locked in, hitting .333. 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year. So who went to the bench for them? Is it Renero? Yeah, Renero went to the bench. Okay, it was Renero. Jones is on the bench as well because they subbed in Stanza and Shigatani. All right, Danny Deals. In his 2 starts, he's gone a combined 8 innings. So he went 5 innings last start to get the win. 1-1 with a 7.88 ERA and a 1.38 whip. 7 earned runs given up, 8 innings, 9 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, a wild pitch, 2 hit batsmen, and batting average against a .273. Here we go. Hit up and away is high, ball 1. Jim Rice finished a triple shy of the cycle in the first game today. Forkball bounces in the dirt, 2-0. He's quickly ahead in the count here against Danny Deals. Cutter inside, caught the corner, 2-1. Ball down in the way. Check swing low, 3-1. Four-seamer up. That's high, ball 4, and Danny Deals once again walks the leadoff batter. Tony Perez up next, first baseman's locked in. First pitch Slayer active, hitting .286 with 4 homers and 8 RBIs. Perez had 2 homers in game 1. A solo shot and then a 2-run shot. First pitch curveball up, taken high, ball 1. Pushing it down, that's low, 2-0. Forkball inside, misses again, 3-0. And that cutter's going to miss low as well. That's 2 walks to start the game for Danny Deals. Not looking hot. DH Cat stands up next. She was sitting out game 1 to fix her mojo, hitting .250. 3 RBIs on the year. Good RBI chance here to start the game. Forcing it down in the way, foul back into the screen, 0-1. Curveball hangs up and in. That's ripped foul, thankfully, 0-2. Okay, collector active for Deals here. Forkball inside. Looped foul as Stanza gets to it. She'll stay alive. Forcing it down in the way. Low and outside. 1-2. Cutter up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for Danny. 1 down. Here's Jackie Slam, RBI hero, and Ace Exterminator, both active for the locked-in center fielder, who had 3 hits in the first game. Hitting .394 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. Cutter down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Ball at the knees. Fouled back into the screen. 0-2. Down in the way. Low in the dirt. 1-2. Forkball middle in. Fouled off. Out in front of it, Jackie. She'll stay alive, though. 1-2 pitch. Cutter up. Taken high. 2-2. Forcing repping in. Chased and skied to left center. Burke's racing over into the gap. Runs it down for the second out of the inning as the runner tags and thought better of going to third. 2 still on here with 2 down. Here's track Statsman. Left fielder drove in, I think it was 1 run earlier in the first game, hitting .367. 3 RBIs. He does have RBI hero active. Four-seamer middle in. Way inside off the glove of Lift as he couldn't get to that one. Both runners will advance for free. 1-0. A little bit of a wild pitch there from Danny. Forkball down. Checked low, 2-0. Cutter middle the plate, hard grounder to Giambi. He'll field it cleanly, take the bag himself, and that's going to end the inning. To the second, we're scoreless as we strand 2. Giambi, Lee, and Burks 2 up. Jason Giambi leading off. First baseman sat out game 1 today, hitting .238. 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the year. Bit of a slow start for Giambi as he takes a heater in there at the letters from Kaiser, 0-1. Fastball way line to short, but right at Burleson. 1 down. DH Trisha Lee up next. She was on the bench for game 1, hitting .467 here on the year. Fastball down with late, 0-1. Out in front of the curveball, 0-2. Two-seamer down in the way, poked to right center field, and Trisha Lee is going to get a first hit of the game for either club as she's on with 1 down. Next up is Ellis Burks. Center fielder had 1 hit in the first game. He's 10th, hitting .167. 3 RBIs on the season. Fastball down at the knees. Poked foul. Out of play. 0-1. Fastball down. Line to second. Right at Shigetani. 2 down. Base runner at first for George Bell. He had 2 hits in game 1, hitting .364 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Curveball middle in, turned on by George, but he's out in front of it. Out of play, 0-1. Almost had the distance there. Fastball way with late, outside, 0-2. Curveball down, George out in front. He'll foul it off, staying alive, 0-2. Slider at the knees, hit to the left center in the gap. That's hanging up, though, for Slam, and she'll run it down to end the inning. Decent. At least we got our first hit. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Santo, Shigetani, and Smoke 2 up. Here's Santo hitting .219 with a homer and 6 RBIs. Cutter down. Check swing strike called at the knees. 0-1. Curveball away. Outside. 1-1. Four-seamer down. That's chased. 1-2. Okay, collector active for deals. Forkball middle in, hangs, and crushed by Santo. Moonshot out of the ballpark onto the airstrip in left field. Sayonara, asshole, that's gone. Moonstars on the board. It is 1-0. That was a ka-chunk if I ever heard one. Second of the year for Santo.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2.
Shigatani up next, hitting .231 with 2 RBIs on the year. Fastball up, taken high, ball 1. Curveball inside, pop foul, out of play, 1-1. Forkball away, fouled off late, 1-2. Cutter up, chased and skied to center. Burke's back a step, there for it. Puts it away, 1 down. Next up is Kimmy Smoke, the catcher. She's 10th, hitting .200, 3 RBIs on the season. Forcing her down and in, inside, ball 1. Forkball hangs down the middle, crushed to left center field by Smoke, and that's not coming back, folks. Another moonshot for the Moonstars. Second homer of the inning off of that forkball from Deals. First of the year for Kimmy Smoke, and it's 2-0 Moonstars here in the second. Burleson up next, hitting .600, 3 for 5 in the first game, hitting 2 RBIs driven in as well. He drove in 1 more in the sim and had 1 in the game we were playing. Locked in here. Deals tense, heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Cutter down and in, low, 1-1. Forcing me down and away, outside, 2-1. Cutter up and in, strike called, 2-2 to Burleson. Okay, collector active, curveball away, pulled foul, out of play, still 2-2. Forkball down and in, checked off the plate, 3-2. Forcing up and away. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Deals. 2 down. Jim Rice up next. He walked his first plate appearance. He's still locked in. Forkball middle away in the first pitch. Whiffed on it. 0-1. He out in front. He was looking fastball. Cutter down and away. Fouled off the end of the bat. 0-2. Cutter up and in. Almost hits Rice's. Thankfully, he got out of the way. 1-2. Forcing me down and in. Chased inside and fouled back. Still 1-2. Curveball away. Chased outside. Will stay alive at 1-2. Cutter up and away. Chased and fouled off again. Will stay alive at 1-2. Forcing me down and in. Chased it low, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks to end the inning for Deals. He's up to 3 on the day. But he gives up 2 solo homers on hanging forkballs to both Kimmy Smoke and Ron Santo. 2-0 to the third. Say, Lift and Randolph do up. Heck, Santos went out of the frickin' ballpark there and left. He absolutely killed that one. There's Ron Say hitting .286 with a homer. 2 RBIs on the air. First pitch coming from Kaiser. Curveball's outside. Ball 1. Fastball down the middle with late. 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Pulled foul over to the dugout. 1-2. Santo ahead. Fastball up, lined up the middle, base hit. Santo delivers, or not Santo, Christ, that's the wrong guy. They're both named Ron. Seiya leads off the third inning with a single for the Freebooters, and that'll bring up Tough Lift, the catcher. Sat out game 1 to take a day off to rest, hitting .304 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs on the year. Ball down at the knees, ripped foul, out of play, 0-1. Fastball up and away, whiffed late, 0-2. Curveball away, hit well by Tough Lift into the gap right center field. That is cutting away from Jackie Slam. She will not get there. Extra bases for Tough Lift. He'll walk into second with a double. Coming around third is the runner Say. He will score. It is 2-1. Tough Lift's 4th RBI of the season. We cut the lead in half. Willie Randolph up next. He's 0-1. Runner in scoring position. Still nobody out. Curveball hangs in there at the letters. 0-1. Good take there from Randolph, though. Probably wasn't going to do much with that. Two-seamer up and in. Line to second. Easy catch for Shigatani. 1 down. Next up, Carlton Starr. He's 0-1 with a pop-out his first time up. Curveball away, poked off the end of the bat to right center. Over for it is going to be Jim Rice as he's in. 2 down. Lift hanging on there at second base for Taters. 0-1 today.
Number 24, Mash Taters.
Curveball up and away, outside. Ball 1. Take from Mash. Chased it outside away on the two-seamer. Fouled back, though. 1-1. Curveball down and in, ripped hard, foul. 1-2. Work well down and in. Chop, slow roller in the hole to short. Burleson bare hands. Easy time. Play to first as he has plenty of time to end the inning. To the bottom of the third, it's 2-1 as we get the RBI double from Tough Lift. We cut the lead in half. All right, Perez due to lead off the inning for the Moonstars here as he walked his first time up. We'll be right back, guys. I'm reading an article real quick. Okay, alright. Interesting read, okay. Oh, I'll have to talk to her about that when I go back. Okay, we're back in it now. Let's get to it. Four-seamer away in the first pitch. Perez outside from deals. Ball one as that missed the zone. Curveball up and away. Out in front of it on the whiff. 1-1. Cutter down and away. Line to right field hard. Tater's in. Can't get there, but he does throw it in quickly. Still late. Infield. That's a single for Perez. Stands up next 0-for-1 today. Strikeout swinging her first time up. Curveball down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Forkball to the knees. Line one hopper to third. Say picks it. Fires to second one. Ran out the first. Double play. You love to see it. First one we turn this episode. Jackie Slam up next 0-for-1 today with Ace Exterminator. Flew out to center fielder first time up. Forcing her down and in on the first pitch. Hard grounder up the third base line. Say dives out of his reach. Base hit. First hit for Jackie Slam as she's on with her 2-out knock. She's 1 for 2 today. Now keep it alive for the 5-hitter. Track Statsman 0-for-1. Grounded out to first his first time up. Ball down in the way is outside. Ball one. Just missed the zone there. Work ball middle in. Runner goes. Chased on the hit and run. Right to Randolph. He'll make the play and that ends the inning. To the fourth. It's 2-1. Giambi, Lee, and Burks do up to Kaiser. There's Giambi. Giambi 0-for-1 today with a fly out. Fork ball way high. Ball one. Fastball down and in. Skied to left center. That's going to be an easy play in there for Statsman. He'll put it away. 1 down. Trisha Lee up next. Singled her first time up. She's 1-for-1 today. Two-seamer down in the way. Poked foul on the left side out of play. 0-1. A little late on the two-seamer there from Lee. Peter up and away. Chased it out of the zone. 0-2. Fastball down in the way. Poked to third. Easy liner for Santo to handle. 2 down. Base is empty for Alex Burks. He's 0-for-1 and tense. Slider down and in. Chopped up the middle. Diving is Burleson to cut it off behind the bag. Will fire to first. Just laid. Infield single for Ellis thanks to the sprinter trait. He's 1-for-2, and that'll keep the inning alive for George Bell. George flew out last time up. Fastball down and in. Check swing low. Good take. Ball one. Forkball middle of the plate, line to right center, base hit as that gets by the diving second baseman Shigatani. Slam gets it in. It's a single for Bell. Going to third is Burks. Runners at the corners for Say. Singled his first time up and then scored later on the double by Lift. He's 1 for 1 today. Can Ron deliver and tie the game up with a hit here? Slider up and in. Misses inside from Kaiser. Ball 1. Slider up and away. Hard chopper to first. Right at Perez holding the runner. And then he'll tap the bag to end the inning as he was literally right there on the bag when he caught the ball. Santos, Shigatani, and Smoke due up. On Santos, solo homer to lead off the second inning on the hanging forkball. He's 1 for 1 today. First pitch forkball away. That's fouled back late, 0-1. Cutter up and in. Taken high, 1-1. Forcing the middle away. Checked outside, 2-1. Curveball down. That's in the dirt, 3-1. Forcing it down and away. Low, 4th pitch, 5-pitch walk for Deals, his 3rd one today. Shigatani up next.
Number 2, Sammy Shigatani.
Shigatani 0 for 1 today. Shigatani takes a curveball away, outside. No call from the ump, ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Curveball down and away. Strike called, 1-2. K Collector active, cutter up. Hit pretty well by Shigatani to center field. Burks back to the wall. Makes the catch against it for the first out. Right there in front of the batter's eye. Santo hangs on at first. And that'll bring up Gimme Smoke, who homered on a hanging forkball herself her first time up. She's 1 for 1 and back to neutral mojo. Cutter down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball away. Hangs. Fouled off late, early, though, 0-2. Pushing up and in. Chased it inside strike 3. 4th punch out for Deals. 2 down. Base is empty for Burleson. Runner at first. 2 down for Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Fastball down and in. Inside. Ball 1. Curveball down at the knees. Chopped up the middle. Star over on the dive. He overdove it. That's an infield single for Burleson to keep the inning alive. Back to the top of the lineup we go as Burleson's locked in again. Here's Jim Rice, 0 for 1 with a walk today. Struck out swinging his last time up. Heater down and in, misses. Ball 1. Curveball up and away. High, 2-0. Forkball down and away. Chopped to the middle to short. Star dives to his left, cuts it off. Nice play. Fires to first. Gets Jim Rice, and that ends the inning. Nice play, Carlton. To the 5th, it's 2-1. Lift, Randolph, and Star to a tough lift double to homer run his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Looking to start the inning right for the 5th. Fastball way whiffed late outside. 0-1. Forkball at the knees. Hard chopper to second, but right at Shigatani. She'll make the play. 1 down. Willie Randolph up next. He's 0 for 2 today. Lined out the short last time up. Or second. Slider up and in, taken for a strike. 0-1. Slider at the knees. Popped by Randolph to shallow center. Racing in his slam. She'll put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Base is empty for Carlton Star. He's 0 for 2. Flew out the right last time up. Still locked in, though. Fastball at the knees. Pulled by Star to the gap right center field, but running it down is Rice. That ends the inning. 1-2-3. Bottom 5, it's 2-1. Perez stands in, slam, due up. Perez 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. First pitch curveball in at the knees. Hard rip foul, 0-1. Cutter up and away. Perez goes with it, but fouls it off late, 0-2. K Collector active for Diaz. Forkball down in the dirt away. Taken, 1-2. Forcing ripping in. Chased and fouled off. Still 1-2. Curveball up and in. Inside, 2-2. Good hold. Cutter down. Chased, grounded to short. Started his left. Fires across. 1 down. Stands up next, 0 for 2 today, intense. Four-seamer down and away. Taken low, ball 1. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. Stanza rips it on the line to center. Burks to his left, cuts it off. 2 down. Base is empty for Slam. 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Four-seamer up the letters on the first pitch. Fouled off over the screen. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Grounded the first hard. Giambi there to pick it, though. He'll make the play himself. 1-2-3 inning for Deals in the 5th. To the 6th, it's still 2-1. Taters, Giambi, and Lee to up. Here's Taters, 0 for 2 today, still on fire, trying to turn it around against Kaiser. Curveball down on the way at the knees, below the knees, grounded to short. Burleson makes the play, 1 down. Taters down to locked in mojo. Here's Giambi, 0 for 2 today.
Jason Giambi.
Two-seamer up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, fouled off late by Jason, 0-2. Fastball up hard, grounder to third, right at Santo, 2 down. Locked in now is Kaiser. Here's Lee, 1 for 2 with a single today.
Risha Lee.
Curveball down and away is low, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away, whiff late, 1-1. Fastball middle in, jammed her, fouled off late, 1-2. Fastball up, chased, fouled off again. Lee stays alive, still 1-2. About the knees, poked to right center field. That is going to drop in front of Slam. Second hit today for Trisha. She's 2 for 3. Keeps the inning alive here for George Bell, or Ellis Burks, 1 for 2 with a single earlier. Still tense. Infield single last time up. Forkball up and in, dumped to center field. That is going to be a base hit as Burks delivers his second single. He's 2 for 3. 2 on, 2 down, and he got hurt on the play as well. Let's check the injury. We're already thin in the outfield. George Bell 1 for 2 with a single. Burks tweaked his groin. That is a 2-bar injury. He's going to have to come out. Willie Wilson will pinch run over at first to play center. Fantastic, guys. Here's Bell hitting 385 with a homer. 2 RBIs on the year. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Kaiser ahead. Curveball outside this time, 1-1. Fastball down and then broken bat, blooper to first, right at Perez, and that ends the inning. Kaiser threw 6. He's got a quality start so far. Statsman Santo and Shigatani do up here against Deals. Here's Statsman, 0 for 2 and tenths today. Wilson stays in the game in center after subbing in for the injured Burks. Heater down the middle, and we have liftoff. That's not coming back, folks. Is that hung? Home run for Statsman, his first of the year. It is 3-1. Moonstars have 3 solo homers today off Danny Deals. Santo up next, 1 for 1 with a solo homer and a walk last time up. Curveball down and away at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer at the knees, strike called, 0-2. K collector active, forkball down and in, taken low, 1-2. Cutter up and away, outside, 2-2. Four-seamer down and away, chased it outside, strike 3. Fifth punch out for Deals, 1 down. Shigatani up next, 0 for 2 today. Cutter middle in, turned on by Shigatani, cracked well to right field. Taters retreating to the fence, leaps at the wall, it is gone. 4th homer of the game for the Moonstars. Shigatani delivers on the cutter, and that makes it her first of the year. 4-1 the score. Moonstars have 4 solo homers today. Smoke up next, 1 for 2 with a solo homer and an RBI today. Four-seamer at the knees, skied to center, hit pretty well. Wilson retreating, back at the fence, leaps, and another home run. 3rd one in the inning. 2nd of the game for Kimmy Smoke, and it makes it 5-1. And that's going to do it for Danny Deals. Yep, just fuck me, right? I can't get anything to go my way. Burleson up next, 1 for 2 with a single, as Deals will leave tenths. He goes 5 1/3 innings today, giving up 5 solo homers. Total of 8 hits, 8 hits, 3 walks. Strikes out 5. Way to go, Ace. Way to go. We're going to go ahead and hand it over to Elaine Moonstar, who is locked in right now coming out of the bullpen. She'll take over. No record is 0 ERA and an 0.89 whip. 1 run, unearned run given up in 5 appearances. 9 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Batting average against 167. Forcing up and in on the first pitch for Burleson. Line to second, past the diving Randolph. That's a base hit. He'll be on with 1 down, and Moonstar goes immediately to neutral mojo on 1 pitch. Jim Rice up next. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Curveball down in the way, lined up the middle to second, and it's into left center. Another base hit. That's going to be 4 straight hits here for the Moonstars. Runners at the corners, 1 down as Burleson goes first to third. Perez up next, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Two-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Chop foul out of play, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Grounded high, hopper past Giambi into right field, a base hit. 3rd run of the inning for the Moonstars. This is now 6-1. Sorry, 4th run of the inning. Here's Stanzo for 3 1/10. Ball away in the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. The floodgates have opened, folks. Four-seamer down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Popped foul. Lift to watch it, hit the screen. 0-2. Ball down and in. Chase. Grounded to Moonstars. Fire to second 1. Star to first. That's a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners. 2 down for slam. 1 for 3 with a single. RBI hero is active. No longer is ace exterminator active. Four-seamer down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Caught the corner there. Two-seamer middle in. Fouled off. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. High. 1-2. Ball down and in. Line to first. Giambi dives. Knocks it down in front of him. He'll pick it up and tap the bag himself to end the inning. But 4 runs scored for the Moonstars. 3 of them on solo homers and 1 later in the inning off Moonstar. Say, Lift, and Randolph threw up. Here is Say, 1 for 2 with a single today. Four-seamer in there low, ball 1. Slider down, line to first, right at Perez. 1 down. Tough Lift up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI double earlier in the game. Down the middle, blew it by him, 0-1. Slider down the way, poke to right center, that is down for a base hit. Lift's second hit today, he's 2 for 3. Of course you want me to come upstairs. Of course I have to do that. And give me 1 second, guys. This will be the last half inning we do. Peter way to Randolph. He's hitless today, 0 for 3. 0-1 the count. Forkball down, chopper to first. Perez the second 1. Burleson back to Perez late. Fielder's choice for Randolph. 2 down. Here's Star, 0 for 3, and still locked in though. Runner goes on the first pitch. Heater in there at the knees. Throw down by Smoke. In the dirt. No chance. Steal for Randolph. 1-0 the count. Slider at the knees. Line to short. Right at Burleson to end the inning. And that's going to do it for us today. I'm not playing the rest of this. We're just going to sim because this is a lost cause. And I apparently have to go upstairs. Because, of course, I cannot just record 1 episode in peace. I always have to get interrupted by something stupid that comes up here. Of course. I actually made a decent amount of money on this crap, she'd leave me alone, but that's not how this fucking works. Let's get this shit over with. Come on. Tell me who lost. How'd we do? How bad? They scored 4 more runs off our bullpen, making it 10-1 as we fall to 3-6. So we started hot. We won our first 2 games of the episode, and then we lost our next 3. So a losing episode once again. Only 1 bus left. Lee did well today. Give it to her. She's actually playing well. Gagne, he doesn't get to play, so see you later. You can walk home, Gagne. Think of it. Think of this, because, you know, our offense sucks. You get penalized for it. That makes perfect sense. Any roster moves to report? Nope. All right, next episode. What are we going to be looking at to do for game-wise? First, let's do player development. We can afford this in 1 game. This should still be here. And this one's coming up fast here for Gagne, so we'll need to make a decision. If this one does disappear before we can buy it, we will focus on this one for Gagne instead. So for next episode, who do we want to play? I think we'll play the 1 game against the Sawtooth and 1 game against the Blowfish, just check in on 2 of our conference rivals, because we haven't seen them yet, so that'll probably be the plan for next episode. Sim these 2, play 1, sim, and then play 1 of these and sim the other. That'll probably be what we do. Sounds good to me. I like that plan. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. We won 2 in the sim, lost our next 3, and the 2 we played, we got our asses pushed in. So, yeah, we're not looking so hot to start the year. Can we turn it around? God, I sure hope so. Otherwise, we're going to be simming a lot of games this season. Made it this deep in the video, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support. If you haven't already, hit the follow and/or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to go ahead and follow me over here on this platform, and also come over and watch the games live before they're posted. Catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a great day.